Hello everyone and welcome to a new Infinity Kingdom video. This is Kincaid from 49, and in this video guys I want to talk about fire marches, which I believe, in my personal opinion, that it is the strongest regular element that you can use in IK. Fire is so strong, it does a lot of damage. It's true that it is lacking when it comes to sustain, however the damage that is coming from the fire marches is absolutely insane. Some people would disagree with me. I believe that a lot of people thinking that earth marches is the strongest regular element in IK. However, I believe that fire is way stronger than earth, and it is able to beat earth with the right build, with the right immortals, with the right squad. So before we get into our video, I want to tell you guys about a new campaign that is coming from Huawei AppGallery, which is the Infinity Kingdom Welcome campaign. The campaign is running until the end of December. And before we get to it, let me tell you just a refresher on how to download AppGallery. I think you can see this now. Right, all you need to do is just go to the AppGallery, appgallery.huawei.com website. Just hover over here at the download AppGallery. You can scan the QR code and then you will be able to download the app on your phone. Make sure to set the country on the AppGallery to either Italy or Netherlands to make sure that all the offers is available for you. All the gift codes will be available for you. Once you download the AppGallery and install Infinity Kingdom, you will be eligible to participate in all the events. And by the way, if you log in into Discord and join the AppGallery Discord channel, you will be able to participate in the giveaway that is running at the moment. Let me show you if I can. Alright, there it is. All you need to do is just join Discord and you will be able to participate in the giveaway that is currently running. All you need to do is just answer a simple question and then you will be able to receive some cool rewards if you're lucky to win the event. And for the... let me show you here. I think this is the campaign page. There are very cool rewards as usual. There is the offer that is special from Huawei AppGallery, the 15% cashback. For example, if you recharge with a $100, you will be able to get $100 cashback in vouchers in Huawei. And then you can also check the VIP program that is available in Huawei AppGallery. I'll leave all the details down below in the description. Make sure to check them and make sure to check the pinned comment in the video. And right now, as for our video, let's keep talking about the fire marches. Fire marches are so strong when it comes to damage. However, they lack a lot when it comes to sustain. We have had a lot of people who are using fire marches in our server, and I believe the strongest out of them is Iskanor, this guy here. However, he's been quiet for some time right now. He's been very busy. This is why he hasn't been active for a while. So I believe Hops right now has the strongest fire march. I'm not quite sure it's either of them. They are both monsters when it comes to fire, and the immortals that they are using is William, Hippolyta, and Empress Wu, and Cyrus the Great. This is because I think this setup here is the strongest that you can use for fire. I know there are a lot of new immortals that has been released recently, such as Trajan and Sign Duke. However, I fought a lot of people who are using Trajan and Sign Duke, and trust me, it's more troublesome to fight someone who's using Cyrus and William than people who are using Trajan and Sign Duke. So I think that this is the strongest setup that you can go for when it comes to fire. As for the skills, of course that you'll need to use weakness. Weakness is by far the most important aura that you need to go for in a fire march because 90% of the damage is coming from Empress, and it is all a critical damage. You can see here that the artifact that they are using is a crit rate artifact. Both of them are using a crit rate artifact. However, I know Escanor has been fishing for a while for an artifact that has annihilation as a special attribute. However, he hasn't been very lucky. There's also many. He's been quiet for some time as well. It's so sad seeing these fire players gone quiet for a lot of time. However, his march is still one of the strongest fire marches in our server. And once you use weakness, misleading and fighting will are a nice addition to the fire marches. They add a lot of sustain which the fire march lack. So this is when it comes to sustain. And there's also Malais, a very important aura, especially if you are going against the fire march for the critical damage. However, the most important immortal that you will need to notice or that you'll need to take care of her build is Empress. Empress does nothing but damage. However, the damage is coming most of the time from this skill here, Chase. It is a passive skill. However, every magical crit damage that is being dealt, it has a 30% chance of causing extra damage up to 225% to all enemies. So it has to be a magical damage and it has to be a critical damage. So you need skills that trigger a lot and you need skills that trigger only magical damage. So a skill such as Spell Disintegrator is a great addition because the skill triggers every 3 seconds and it has a 50% chance that 3 random enemy teams will take spell damage. So the skill cost is, I'm not sure if it's 100% or 50%, is kinda confusing a bit here. So the skill says every 3 seconds there's a 50% chance. So yeah, so the skill has a 50% chance to be triggered, but it is every 3 seconds. It will apply damage to 3 random enemy units and it will decrease their magical damage up to 1500% of the target's level. Simply 1500% of the target's level means that if they are level 50, you can multiply 15 by 50. I think it is up to 1000. Let me use a calculator. I don't trust my math skills when it comes to this. And I hope I'm correct. The magical defense that is being decreased is 750, I think. And this is actually huge because if you're up against a defense immortal, you can see that defense immortals has a very low magical defense. So imagine decreasing this by another 700, which means that they're gonna lose 50% of their magical defense. It's a different story when it comes to attack immortals because they have a lot of magical defense, but still this is a lot of magical defense lost from the Spell Disintegrator skill. So all you need on Empress is just skills that boost her damage and trigger the chase skill. Her skill itself inflicts magical damage up to 600% to one random enemy unit and has a 60% chance of causing equal damage to another nearby random enemy unit up to 3 times. So it has a chance up to 60% that it is gonna trigger 3 more times to a different target. However, her skill deals a lot of damage. However, the main damage itself is coming from chase and the other skills that is broken chase. As for Cyrus, Cyrus works as a meat shield. However, Cyrus is a very important immortal. If you take a look at his skill, he reduces the resilience of 3 random enemy units by 15%. So this is like another weakness, because you know weakness reduces the resilience rate of all enemy units the entire battle by 20%. However, Cyrus reduces it by 15%, and he gives them a 35% chance whenever they are receiving a critical hit, they will get stunned for 3 seconds. And trust me, I've seen Cyrus apply up to 40 seconds of stun to the enemy team, or my team in this case, since I've been fighting fire lots of times since I started playing in 49. And I saw a lot of people using Fighting Master in Cyrus. I'm not sure why, however, it's paying off. The Immortal does not get CC'd and he reduces a lot of damage. The damage reduction combined from Fighting Master and Assist is up to 40%, since whenever Cyrus is protecting Empress, so he receives decreased damage by 25% and another 15% from Fighting Master, so the total damage that is being reduced is 40%. William is an attack immortal. He's not really an attack immortal. He doesn't deal a lot of damage. However, his buff, he inflicts physical damage to the targets, not so much damage. However, he increases the crit rate of all your troops by 20% for 6 seconds, which is huge chance and a huge buff for Empress. If you have his artifact, the immortal that is receiving his buff will also increase their critical attack by 35%. So as you can see that the Fire March is entirely built around critical damage. Hippolyta, I've talked about Hippolyta in a different video. I'm gonna post the link in the description. And as for the dragon, I believe that this is the strongest talents that you can use for the dragon. I don't remember the badge name exactly, however I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one, the Calamity badge. I'm using a different talent because I'm not using fire as my main march. So if you're using fire as a main march, or if you're running weakness and Cyrus at your fire march, this is the talent that you'll need to go for, since it boosts Empress with damage by a lot. I've talked about this in a different video. I'll also post the link in the description. I think this is all for this video, guys. Don't forget to visit the Huawei AppGallery Discord channel and participate in the giveaway. Check the description for all the links that you will need to use for the offers and the campaign for the Huawei AppGallery. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if you like the content, and have a wonderful day.